Hello, everyone. This is Aishah Adams, the Mind Doctor, and I am back to share some awesomeness with you today, Tuesday. This is Teach Tuesday, and I want to believe you've been looking out for this video. I'm so sorry that this is coming late. I really had a busy day, and I was unable to shoot the video before now. Now, today, I would like to share some tips around relationships and mental health. Our emotions, our mental health, and relationships, specifically friendships. Now, a lot of the time when we talk about relationships, we tend to focus on marital relationships. So, when we're talking about toxicity that affects a person, that causes instability, emotional and mental instability, we tend to focus on marriage, spousal relationships, um, romantic relationships. However, there is one major kind of relationship that we tend to overlook, and those are friendships. Okay, so mental health and your friendships. I'm going to share with you three things to do or not to do. I said to do or not to do because at first I thought, okay, some of it will be what you shouldn't do, and the rest will probably be what you should do. So, without further ado, let me jump in. One, do not dim your light for any friend. Okay. Do not dim your light or, act small because you are trying to make your friend, in quotes, comfortable. If that person is your friend, you wouldn't need to dim your light. If you have to keep explaining yourself to someone that claims they are your friend, or to people who claim to be your friend, then you're working with the wrong set of people. And what you need to do is stop being apologetic about who you are to them and be willing to walk alone for as long as possible to find the right group of people who will love you, accept you as you are, and be willing to ride with you without feeling intimidated by how great and awesome that you are. You see, I have accepted friendships in the past in the name of, oh, you need to tolerate people, you need to. And then I was like, one of the things I learned, from going to a girls only high school is that, oh my God, people are evil. And if you let friends, they will turn your light to darkness, serve it to you hot, and claim that you never had any lights. So please, if you have to keep explaining yourself to the people around you who you think are your friends, who you call friends, then you're working with the wrong set of people. So please dissociate yourself from them and go find your own people. Now, I say that because sometimes you think that you're friends with someone when in fact you are their friend, but they are not your friend. Now, I've been in that boat. There used to be someone who, if you called me in the middle of the night, I would say this person is my dearest friend. If I was to list my set of best friends, I would not make the mistake of not calling her name. And then something happened. We were having a discussion. Like, I had observed some level of disrespect at different times, and I had just given excuses to her. Like, I just kept giving her excuses because I sincerely, genuinely loved, her. Because we obviously started out as fantastic friends in the beginning, but then whatever went wrong, I don't even know, but for me, she was still one of my best buddies. If anything happened to me, she'll still be one of the people I'll reach out to. But on that day, though I had been feeling some vibes, some kind of vibes, I'm talking about something, she's giving me a face off, she's giving me a really caustic answer to an honest, to a really mild question. She's calling me names in the middle of a really soft heart to heart discussion indirectly, and then she's passing it off as a joke. And I just kept overlooking. But that day I finally came to the realization, and it just hit me. And I think I asked a direct question, and I was even intending to use that. We were having a discussion, we were having a chat, and then she got into saying, oh, her friends, and I was like mentioning names of people that I believed were her close friends, and I erroneously mentioned myself. And then she shrugged. Okay, I look at the shrug. I didn't say anything, funny enough. I didn't say anything. But that day confirmed every other, thought that had crossed my mind, every other time I had thought that I was in the wrong group. Stop hanging around people who you have to keep explaining yourself to. If you have to keep explaining yourself to someone and keep trying to tell them who you are, then it means they don't see you. And if they don't see you, if they are not willing to see the beautiful soul that you are, then you need to ditch those friends. Now, there are times when we are the ones that have issues and we need to also work on ourselves. And when I have, a group of friends, or I have a clique of friends, and I feel alienated from them, I'm always going back to okay, Aisha, maybe you need to work on this, you need to work on that, and all of that. So there are times we need to take a step back, and maybe we're going through tough times and we're not sharing, and we're thus giving off wrong vibes and all of that. But it's important that you don't dim your light for nobody. If they're your friends, you'll not need to dim your light for them. Number 2, you need to fall in love with yourself. You see, one mistake we make when we're looking for friendships, or we're looking for a spouse, is that we keep thinking that they would complete us. If you do not feel complete, no one can complete you. And one of the ways in which you feel complete is by loving yourself, falling in love with the awesome person that you are. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You were created by the Most High. You were fashioned by the one who is the best of fashioners. And every one of us has some beauty. And you need to fall in love with that beauty. And one of the things that makes it difficult for us to fall in love with the beautiful soul that we are is when we keep comparing ourselves to other people. You see, there are different shapes and sizes. The rectangle is not like the circle. The circle is not like the triangle. And so you're a circle, or you're a triangle, and you're trying to look like a square. Why? The square is beautiful, the circle is beautiful, the triangle is beautiful. And all the different shapes and colors are beautiful. Why are you trying to be like someone else? Tap into your awesomeness and love that beautiful person that you are. Because by doing so, by becoming someone who loves herself or himself, you become someone who is confident. It helps to boost your confidence. You're comfortable in your own skin, and you're able to reach for the stars because you know that you've got what it takes. You have everything that it takes to become that person that you want to be. So fall in love with yourself. And when you do, the right people will gravitate towards you. When you become unapologetic about who you are and what you stand for and what you're willing to do to continue to improve and grow, the right people would find you. And if you ditch a crowd, if you're important enough, they will notice and they would, work to get you back. But if they don't come back to you, sweetheart, don't go back to them. It means they never noticed you're important. You were just forcing yourself on them, and it's about time that you embraced change and went with the right crowd of people. And you don't get to go with the right crowd if you still continue to self-sabotage. Number 3, self-care practices. Boost your self-esteem by engaging in self-care practices. Boost your self-esteem by engaging in self-care practices that would help you tap into your soul and reconnect. Self-care practices actually helps you to reconnect with the person, with the inner you. It helps to fuse the inside person with the outside person. It helps to make you feel whole again. It helps to ease the stress. It helps you to rediscover yourself. So when you feel lost and when you feel stressed and you feel anxious, kindly tap into self-care practices that you are comfortable with. Sorry, my voice went a notch higher because there was a bit of distraction around here. So yeah, definitely engage in self-care practices and trust that this will boost your morale and help you reconnect with the beautiful inner you. I hope you have found benefit in this video. I share every Tuesday 3 tips, sometimes 5, that by implementing them in your life, it will definitely help to nurture your emotional and mental health. It will definitely help you to rediscover your purpose. It will definitely assist you to having more clarity and living more purposefully. I remain yours, Aishah Adams. Take care and see you soon. I know that there is a lot of friction around. There is a pandemic, and then there is a lot of chaos. Please engage in some kind of self-care practice, at least one. It could be that you choose to exercise. It could be that you choose to take a walk in the morning. It could be that you choose to go for a swim. It could be that you choose to buy takeout and just sit by the water and just enjoy it by yourself. But definitely do something to nourish your soul. Take care. See you soon.